Welcome, Leo. As the new week unfolds, you may notice a quiet but powerful shift taking place within you. From July 20th through July 26th, the universe encourages you to reconnect with your inner strength while preparing for opportunities that could significantly influence your future. You are naturally known for your confidence, charisma, and determination, but this week asks you to combine those qualities with patience, wisdom, and careful observation. Recent weeks may have tested your confidence. Perhaps you felt as though your efforts weren't being fully appreciated, or maybe certain plans didn't unfold the way you originally expected. If that's been the case, don't allow temporary setbacks to define your future. Every delay has been teaching you something valuable, even if you couldn't immediately recognize the lesson. This week marks the beginning of a different chapter. Instead of constantly chasing success, you'll notice success beginning to move toward you. The more authentic you become, the more naturally opportunities begin appearing. Professionally, your leadership qualities become impossible to ignore. People around you recognize your ability to remain focused even during stressful situations. Colleagues may begin seeking your advice. Supervisors may trust you with larger responsibilities, and clients may appreciate your reliability more than ever before. If you've been hoping for recognition, a promotion, or the opportunity to lead an important project, encouraging developments may begin appearing throughout the week. Don't be surprised if someone unexpectedly approaches you with an offer that initially feels outside your comfort zone. Rather than asking yourself whether you're ready, remind yourself how much experience you've gained over the years. Growth rarely begins inside your comfort zone. It begins the moment you're willing to believe you're capable of more. If you're currently searching for employment, this week encourages persistence. Applications submitted weeks ago may finally receive responses, and interviews could lead to better opportunities than you originally imagined. Someone from your professional network may recommend you for a position that perfectly matches your abilities. Business owners also receive powerful support from the universe. New customers, creative collaborations, improved marketing ideas, or expansion into different markets become increasingly possible. Continue focusing on quality instead of quantity. Long-term success is always built through consistency rather than shortcuts. Communication becomes one of your strongest assets during this period. Meetings, presentations, negotiations, and important discussions flow much more smoothly than they have recently. Your confidence allows others to trust your ideas, but remember that listening carefully can be just as valuable as speaking. Some of your greatest opportunities this week may arrive because you took the time to truly understand another person's perspective. Financially, this becomes a period of gradual improvement. You may receive additional income through bonuses, commissions, business profits, freelance work, or delayed payments finally reaching you. Although these developments increase your confidence, the universe gently reminds you to avoid unnecessary financial risks. This isn't the week to impress others with expensive purchases. It's the week to impress your future self through wise decisions. Creating stronger financial habits now will provide remarkable security later in the year. Consider reviewing your budget, reducing unnecessary expenses, or investing in areas that support long-term growth. Professional education, business development, property improvements, or technology upgrades could all produce lasting value. If someone with greater financial experience offers guidance, don't dismiss their advice too quickly. Even if you ultimately choose a different path, their perspective may help you avoid costly mistakes. Emotionally, this week encourages honesty with yourself. Have you been carrying expectations that no longer reflect who you truly are? Have you continued chasing goals simply because you once believed they were important? You may realize that success means something very different today than it did several years ago. That realization isn't failure. It's maturity. The more clearly you understand what genuinely brings you happiness, the easier your future decisions become. Throughout the week, unexpected opportunities may quietly appear through ordinary moments. A casual invitation, a conversation during lunch, an email you almost ignore, or a brief meeting could unexpectedly become one of the most important moments of the week. Stay curious. Stay open. The universe rarely announces important opportunities with loud signs. Often they arrive quietly. Trust your instincts whenever something feels unusually meaningful. Your intuition is becoming much stronger than you realize. Travel may also play an important role during this period. Whether it's a short business trip, visiting family, attending an event, or exploring somewhere completely new, changing your environment helps stimulate fresh ideas and renewed motivation. Sometimes distance creates clarity. Sometimes leaving familiar surroundings helps you discover entirely new possibilities. This week also encourages continuous learning. Every book you read, every conversation you have, every skill you improve, and every experience you gain becomes another investment in your future. Don't underestimate the value of expanding your knowledge. The world changes constantly. Those who continue learning remain ahead. Those who stop learning eventually fall behind. Fortunately, your natural curiosity keeps opening doors that many others never notice. The second half of the week begins to reveal something that has been quietly developing beneath the surface for quite some time. You may suddenly realize that certain situations, relationships, or even personal goals no longer fit the person you are becoming. At first, this realization could feel uncomfortable because Leo naturally enjoys certainty and clear direction. However, this period reminds you that growth often requires leaving behind what has become too small for your future. There is a powerful shift happening inside your mind. Instead of asking yourself, "What do other people expect from me?" you begin asking, "What truly makes me happy?" That simple change in perspective has the power to transform your entire future. Many Leos have spent the last several months carrying responsibilities that seemed endless. You've supported family members, helped coworkers, solved other people's problems, and continued moving forward even when your own energy was running low. This week, the universe finally offers you an opportunity to breathe, recharge, and remember that your own well-being deserves attention too. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The stronger you become emotionally, the more powerful every other area of your life becomes. During the middle of the week, unexpected conversations could completely change your outlook. Someone may share information you've been waiting to hear, or you may discover an opportunity that wasn't available only a short time ago. Remain flexible because life could surprise you in the most positive way. Professionally, your confidence continues attracting attention. People appreciate your natural ability to motivate others without creating unnecessary pressure. Your leadership style becomes more balanced, allowing colleagues to feel inspired rather than intimidated. If you've been considering launching a personal project, building a business, starting a YouTube channel, creating digital content, or expanding your professional skills, the energy now supports careful preparation. Every hour invested in building your future now could produce rewards that continue growing throughout the rest of the year. Some Leos may receive invitations to attend business meetings, networking events, educational seminars, or professional gatherings. Accept these opportunities whenever possible because the people you meet now could become valuable partners, mentors, or supporters later. Remember, success rarely happens alone. Relationships often become the bridge between dreams and reality. Financially, stability continues improving. Rather than dramatic overnight wealth, the universe offers something even more valuable: a stronger foundation. Your ability to organize expenses, increase savings, and make smarter financial decisions improves significantly. You may even discover new sources of income that you've previously overlooked. A hobby, a creative talent, a skill you've underestimated. Something you enjoy doing could eventually become an additional stream of income if you're willing to develop it seriously. Don't ignore your talents simply because they feel natural. Sometimes your greatest gift is the one that comes most easily to you. Emotionally, this week becomes deeply healing. You begin letting go of disappointments that have quietly followed you for far too long. Someone's opinion no longer defines your confidence. Someone's rejection no longer determines your value. Someone's criticism no longer controls your decisions. That emotional freedom changes everything. Love receives beautiful support throughout the second half of the week. If you're already in a relationship, meaningful conversations strengthen trust between you and your partner. Instead of focusing on past misunderstandings, both of you become more interested in building a happier future together. Small romantic gestures will mean far more than expensive gifts. Sometimes simply listening, simply being present, simply saying, "I'm here for you," can strengthen a relationship more than grand gestures ever could. Single Leos may experience exciting romantic developments through social events, travel, work, or mutual friends. Someone may enter your life with a calm confidence that immediately catches your attention. Unlike relationships built purely on excitement, this connection has the potential to develop into something stable and meaningful. Take your time. Allow trust to develop naturally. The strongest love stories are written one honest conversation at a time. Family life also becomes warmer and more peaceful. You may reconnect with relatives you haven't seen recently or spend meaningful time creating memories with the people who matter most. If disagreements have existed, your willingness to forgive could become the first step toward lasting harmony. Your creativity reaches one of its highest points this week. Every idea deserves attention. Whether you're creating content, building a business, designing something new, writing, teaching, performing, or solving complicated problems, inspiration flows naturally. Keep a notebook nearby. The idea that arrives unexpectedly during an ordinary moment could become one of your greatest achievements in the future. Health remains generally positive, although maintaining balance is essential. Leo often gives everything to work, family, and personal ambitions without realizing how much energy has been spent. This week reminds you that rest is productive too. Quality sleep, nutritious food, regular exercise, fresh air, quiet moments without distractions. These simple habits restore your energy far more effectively than pushing yourself beyond your limits. Spiritually, your intuition becomes much stronger than usual. You may notice repeating numbers, meaningful coincidences, powerful dreams, or unexpected feelings guiding your decisions. Don't dismiss these experiences. Your intuition has always been one of your hidden strengths. This week it's speaking louder than ever. By the time the weekend arrives, you'll recognize that something important has changed inside you. You no longer feel the need to chase every opportunity. Instead, you choose the opportunities that truly deserve your time. That wisdom becomes one of your greatest advantages moving forward. The universe isn't simply rewarding your hard work. It's preparing you for a much larger chapter. Continue believing in yourself. Continue trusting your heart. Continue walking toward your dreams with courage, patience, and confidence. Because Leo, your brightest days are no longer somewhere in the distant future. They're already beginning.